for real. Let's start again. So, happy Monday. 100 plus hours into the playthrough, and there's an outside chance we might be able to finish this playthrough today, depending on how much I want to do as far as side quests. Don't really care about side quests. We have a lich to kill, maybe, which is Siege of Craghold. There's a lich to kill here. There's also a dragon over in that area of the world. It's two to kill. The question is, do I want to? Don't really care. And so I think we're just going to focus on trying to get this done. So it's like I said, there's a chance we finish Pillars of Eternity 1 today if I get off my ass and get it done. So, internet took a dump. When doesn't it take a dump? Okay, so this is the world map for the DLC, the White March 1 and 2. We've done all that stuff, and let's go back to Deerwood. Let's go visit Canoa, see if there's anything going on over there. Seeing that's on the way down to where we need to be anyway. Dum, dum, dum.
Last thing the Deerwood needs is another foreign colony.
Foreign colonies, they're the best. Okay, let's go talk to our little throne and see if it has anything interesting to say. Probably not. Go faster. Oh, we got news to go on. So Lover's Light, blah, blah, blah. So this is done. Oh, so it's potential rewards. Or is this what? No, this is what we did. Swap endurance. Once per rest. 100 endurance transferred from caster. They each person gets one of these rings, and they get to swap their endurance back and forth. Okay, you can live with that. Not that we're going to do it, but so that's that. Oh shit! No events. So that's all done. Although St. Wayne has arrived seeking employment, he was nearly set upon by burglars of the road, but your patrols intervened. Thanks, collected. Okay. Walk faster. Run faster. Let's not sneak around, though. You can play the second one after this one? Yes. Yes, yes, yes. So what are you doing in here? Guess not.
I trust all is well. Please let me know if there's anything I can do to help.
Let's stay the key. Let's see here. Oh, never mind. There's a question. As I mentioned the Earl before. Was this your keep once? Are you imprisoned in that throne?
Imprisoned?
Never mind.
At times it feels that way, I suppose. But it's more that I reside here. The throne was brought up from the ruins. One of the first things they found. As a last favor to a dying woman, the Earl arranged for me to be moved into it. Audra is an accommodating vessel for a soul. Oh, it's not as confining as it seems. I can feel the whole keep from here, and all things that are tied to it. There's something about this throne and its construction. Or maybe it's something about this place.
Okay, so that's not really helping me there. So, I think we're done with the stuff in here. Oh,
This place, as beautiful as it can be with the absence of children.
Go into our little inn here. Now, the stuff we get from quests and whatever, where does that stuff end up? The wand that we determined was not a upgrade for us. Got all the guns we've collected that we need to sell probably someday, maybe. Probably not. Dexterity stuff. So those rings, they were just... Where do I pick up that stuff? So... The storage. It's not a big deal, but... It's either in the stash or in the inventory of the companion who did the quest. But it's not in the stash. It's not here. Because those rings we just saw, they would have been in this grouping here, but they should be, you know, right next to each other, and I don't see any rings right next to each other. So it's not there. So the person that did the quest, well, that's kind of... You have to go through people to see what that's a pain in the ass. I'm not going to worry about it. Nothing was that great. So, can't be bothered to see who's got what. Hey, Ring, welcome back. Happy Monday. So, final fight type stuff. More might? More might. Yeah, it's the perfect time. Can't be complaining again about stuff. Or is it your fault? It's one of the two. It's either perfect timing or your fault. How much longer is this game? We're going to shoot to see if we can finish it today, in all honesty. The goal is to finish it today, so we can get started with 2 tomorrow. And if it doesn't happen today, it'll happen tomorrow, and then...
Last thing the Deerwood needs is another foreign colony.
You're a foreign colony. And we'll stick with these guys. Might be not too much more gameplay after the point of no return, but a lot of text reading, of course. So Council of the Stars and Court of the Penitents. So, Blah told me that the Theos has destroyed the throne from above. To reach him, I have to descend through the pit in the Burial Isle and requires the aid of the gods. Escaping the subterranean path, blocking access to him, sisters, whatever. So, I'm not sure why these are on the same thing. It's basically the same thing. Go to the Burial Isle. So, okay.
I'm ready.
Sure.
And is that from Elm's Reach or Old Song? I think it's Old Song. It's payday. Arrow Isle, there we go. Oh, it was the fellow Saint Waden or Wyden was guard duty type stuff that we don't need. Okay, so down into, oops. Oh. Okay, here we go.
This does look like Theos' kind of place.
Do you remember when we were children, and the missionaries came to tell us about the gods? They told us we could see them in the stars.
Where's Io Vera? Vara.
You did it wrong.
And we
This is
snuck
how
out
you do
one
it.
night and climbed the watchtower in the old
Warg.
fort because we thought we could see them better
Please
from up
excuse
there.
me. That was embarrassing. I meant to say, Jag.
So who is she? Or is she just a dead person we're
That
talking
fort
to? Isn't
burned
it?
down a few years ago when we cast the missionaries out. It was the missionaries who set fire to it. They didn't want us to be able to use it. Shame. There was history in that fort.
I miss those days. I lie. That fort has outlived its use. It was a false sense of security. They'll do a lot worse if they ever return. I miss those days. It was an exciting time, everything full of promise. She looks at you. This is your home as much as it is mine. Do you worry about it? And it's been through worse. I worry about you. Our being here puts Kratom at risk. I don't know who this person is. I worry about you. You should be more worried about yourself. Half the guards still plot your death at night.
I miscalculated many things since this began. I'm relieved you weren't one of them. It's a good thing we didn't hang you. I always knew this path would have consequences, but I never wanted to see Kratom suffer on my behalf. I don't think I can stay here any longer. I am told the Inquisition is gathering an army, that they have sent messengers to bargain with rulers from distant lands. Kratom is not built to withstand a siege. If war is coming, I should be doing what Theos is doing. I will need allies. Allies on a stronghold that can resist an invading army.
You feel words formed long ago rising in your throat like a toxic black bile. Have you thought about Cineas?
Assionis.
Sorry.
They have held off many would-be invaders, and their king has no love of the Inquisition's faith. I wonder, would he listen?
More dead people who I don't really know. It's bigger than I thought it would be. Look at all the dead people, maybe. Oh, now we're collecting souls?
I'll see what's ahead.
Now we're a soul sucker. Oh, look, a feral druid.
Arthur.
Critting and stuff.
Hey there.
Andy, what are you doing? Come back here. I think that's what that does.
Hi?
More burning. It always needs to be more burning.
Hey Hey there. Sure.
Oh, not done yet.
My mind feels sharp as steel.
Pig did it. Okay.
And what does the flame reveal?
Dead people? Last blade of the White Fang. Unique. Slash of damage, accuracy. So, it's a nice little sword, but I get better. Where's that sword 50 hours ago? Do we really need money at this point? No. Have we ever really needed money other than pay the wages of the troops? And even then, that was never been an issue.
Isn't this something?
Money is pretty non-existent. It's not that big of a deal in this game. I mean, even for buying gear and stuff, but it's not a big deal. Look, Wall of Flame. Look, you have one. More souls to suck up. So what's the point of this? We can be picking up the souls. It doesn't seem to be doing anything that I can see. Just waiting for him to turn, keep swinging.
A perfect memory for centuries. That's a long time to live with yourself.
And what does the flame reveal?
Nothing at this rate.
Yes?
Fireball.
Aspect, birth, and wrath!
Get all those things right there.
Your thoughts must flow deeply indeed.
Wisps.
Uh-huh. I'm ready.
3 can start killing stuff. He's doing his thing. He needs a fireball. Getting crowded in here awfully quickly. So, I mean, disease, grounded, hobbled, poison, sickened, and struck. So, dazzle it is.
Aye?
Turn the sound so you don't get beat up.
Mm-hmm.
Can they be feared? They can. So, he seems to be confused. That thing.
Aye?
That one with magic.
Lava beyond seek!
forgot to do this. Better crits.
Moeth Ixiana.
We won. Awakened root? What am I supposed to do with an awakened root?
Margaren's fire casts light in dark places.
Burial Isle. This is where we are. Does she want to talk? Oh, she does want to talk. Wish that was more obvious.
So you knew this Theos character ages ago, that right?
I think it was part of a missionary order he led.
And that was what? A few 100 years ago? 1,000?
Sucks her teeth.
What's that even like, remembering something from so long ago?
Still don't remember that much. What bothers me is that Theos remembers more about my own past than I do. It was lifetimes ago. I still don't understand what it means for me now. All that's left to me is more questions. Bothers me is he knows more about me than I do.
That may be a mercy.
She sighs and deep lines crease her blue and green brow.
That's what's got me thinking about Theos. Those Delamgons said he remembers everything.
She looks back at you.
I mean, can you imagine? Recalling centuries in perfect detail. Every lost love. Every failed dream.
She shakes her head.
Torture. And from the gods he purportedly serves, no less.
She shudders.
You ever wonder how that's changed him? Whether Theos would have chosen this path all those lifetimes ago if he'd known where it would lead?
She squints at you, her head cocked. Yes, and I pity him for it. If he wanted, he could have chosen differently in this life. We'll stick on a benevolent path.
Me too. Though I'm surprised you have any sympathy for him. He's made this life, and who knows how many others, difficult for you.
Like you said, time and trials can change a person greatly. Hating him changes nothing. I've done things I'm not proud of. I can only hope others would be as merciful with me. Sure.
I know the feeling. I'm not defending Theos, but I remember what it was like to carry a burden you can't put down.
She looks at her hand. There's a pale blue scar where the broken bottle cut her.
Which makes me wonder why he's doing it. Other gods told you that he means to strengthen Woodica. But to what end?
All that matters is that we stop him. We better hurry if we mean to find out. We need to stop him.
I suppose you're right.
Because Woodica is a bitch.
My thoughts will be as silent as my feet.
Mic 3. Let's see if we can use that. So Kimpy's already using the Belt of Might. This is what, a neck piece? Necklace. His necklace is... Oh, this is escape spell. Yeah, it's an escape thing. Your belt is... damage resistant stuff. She got the... Oh, it's a trust... Oh, the hammer is 4, so no, she doesn't need it. Bracers 2. Oh, hers is 3. And 2. So recall agony once per rest. Oh, that's the 30% of all damage reapplied for 12 seconds. Overwhelming wave. When he gets hit by a crit, that thing goes shooting out. Oh, the black lady? Oh, the black lady. Pelagina? With the little hammer that she actually doesn't need to use anymore. Must be using this one. She's got feathers. She's got feathers in her hair. There's her two. So everyone's got at least a... Oh, here's my one. Here's her three in the headpiece. I thought he had a mic thing. Wayfarer's hide. That's gonna be it. Wayfarer's hide. Ah, the suit. Range deflection bonus, minor spellbind, mirrored image. It's too useful for him. My rogue? A rogue is a wood elf. He's just a regular old elf. Wearing a hat. Cool. Except for the helmet that he's wearing doesn't look very roguelike. I'm gonna see if get a replacement for this belt that he's wearing. Because that's actually do the is it the might for the cloak? No, he can't ditch the cloak because of the escape thing. So yeah, I don't really need that. I don't know. Realize, why do we see all these corpses? And this is Burial Isle, so that's why we see all the corpses. Spirits, it looks like. So what was that about? Did I miss something about the reasoning behind collecting all these corpses? Or not corpses, souls. Did I miss something? Okay, let's do some, is this critical hits or might? Let's just do might. She's trying to blind somebody, it looks like.
How may I help?
Well, see, this thing's the fireballs that you throw.
Yes?
Turn that on just in case. So all the bad guys are mostly dead. Or charmed. Mostly dead. Oh yeah, the undead get summoned every now and then. So I keep that sword around.
I'll see what I can find.
Braces, deflection, and camping supplies. We are good on resting, so we don't need those supplies. Why aren't we seeing that? Okay, so I should probably go back down here and see what's in here, maybe. Look how fast they run.
Nice and quiet.
So why do they disappear? They act like they want to talk to us, but then they don't talk to us. Hey, Battle back. Happy Monday. We're not going that way. Oh, hey.
I'll teach you a lesson!
Charmed you. Still swinging at you. Killed it while it was charmed. I guess she doesn't care. We didn't talk to him, did we? Doval greets you with the same quiet smile. Have you finished your business here? No.
Be cautious. Be constant.
You venture through a doorway into an underground tunnel. A staircase coils upwards, leading to a dim passage. Teach you a lesson, forces you to learn calculus. Ugh. Don't remind me. On the upper level, light filters through the collapsed ceiling. A wall of piled stones and rubble blocks the way ahead. Examine the pile of rubble. To your observant eye, the mass looks dangerously unstable. The rocks appear to have held together through sheer chance. Moving even one could send the rest trembling. Clear the rubble with a pry bar. Pull the rubble loose. Pry bar. You wedge your pry bar against a large stone and pull all your weight into it. Your efforts dislodge the boulder, and it rolls free with a heavy groan. Other slabs and chunks of debris begin to break away. The massive pile creaks and rumbles, threatening to loose 1,000 pounds of stone around you. As the debris tumbles down, you lunge through the narrowing gap. However, Gimpy isn't fast enough and disappears behind the falling rocks. Well, that's not good. Gimpy emerges from a cloud of dust, hunched over and cradling tender ribs. Light breaks into the tunnel up ahead, growing brighter as you continue. Soon the passage ends, opening up high on the cliffside of the burial isle, which is the other one we found up here. So, Gimpy took injuries for no real reason. So bruised ribs, put -1 to... No, is that -4? No, it's -1. -1 to Constitution. He'll be fine. Although, wasn't there a... There we go. See? They wanted me to do that. All to get rid of the Constitution bone penalty to Gimpy. That's all this is for, because we haven't really used any spells. And nobody's really hurt, so... It's okay. Okay, so we've looked at the island for the most part. Looks like we're going up the stairs. Got up more souls.
Another turn, Inquisitor.
Tail signals some silent, unseen attendant standing beside a bit large crank.
I ask again, Jovara Ixensios, do you confess to these heresies of which you stand accused?
He waits, but Vera only stares straight ahead, her face stony, the creak of her restraints the only sound.
Do you confess to apostasy?
Yes.
I confess to renouncing a mistake.
She opens her mouth to speak, strands of thin spittle spanning from one lip to the other like a spider's threads.
Do you confess to conspiracy against the one true faith?
Calculus?
I confess to opening minds.
I'd take advantage of that one, Skybert.
Do you confess to false prophecy?
I confess to following a false prophet.
Indeed. And where might we find this heretic?
Well, it's you moron.
He wears the robes of a Grand Inquisitor.
Not very smart. They didn't see that one coming.
You have no followers here, heretic. Your lies hold no sway in the court of the penitents.
Only my truth, then.
She seems to look directly at you.
Another turn.
No! Wait! Wait! I'm ready. I'm ready.
You are ready to give a confession?
I'm ready to hear one from you.
He shakes his head and points at the Inquisitor, and the scraping grind of rusted gears echoes in your mind as the apparitions fade away. Da-da-da.
There's a first time for everything, and a last.
What's that in reference to? So, into the pit. Every wrinkle and boil carved into Wetika's statue looks painfully familiar. Dun, dun. Great pit lies in the shadow of the statue of Wotica. No light from the surface reaches the bottom, but even so, you catch flickers of a ghostly glow in the depths. A wind from the pit buffets you. It isn't cold, but it raises goose flesh along your arms. The wind carries a whisper, low and sibilant. As you look into the pit, souls gather around you. They encase you in a cloud of essence that swirls around your body while you consider your next move. Jumping in. Main character in a former life, or is it one of the main characters in a former life? I don't know. It seems like she knows him, or she seems to notice our existence. So I think she's a separate soul. I don't think she's us. I think she's somebody else. At least that's the impression I'm getting. You jump, trusting in the promises of the gods and the power of the souls to bear you safely down. Sudden drop takes your breath away, but the souls catch you, encasing you in a shining, thrumming aura. But while they slow your descent, you can still feel that you are falling faster than you should. The essence flowing around you is strong but chaotic. You find yourself drifting toward the wall. Palangina falls with you for a moment, but seems oddly buoyant during her slow descent, feathers fluttering silently along her arms and the sides of her face. Suddenly, her golden eyes grow wide, and she shouts out, "Look out, Gimpy, the wall." Just a second, be right back. Okay, so look out, a wall. Reach for a companion. Brace yourself. Reach for a companion. Reach out and feel a hand strong. Feel a hand strong and sure wrap around your forearm. It tugs you away from the wall just as you feel your toe graze something. You manage to spread your arms and legs into an X, steadying your position and the rate of your descent. You reach the court of the penitents, millennia-old stone safely under your feet.
Hello, Gimpy. It is time to take a break. Go get some more water while you are up. This break supports the purchase of Rocket's treats. If you would like to help Rocket feel like a puppy again, please visit gimpyknee.com/support, or you can watch the ads during the break, or you can type !treats in chat. Thank you. Your next break is in 1 hour.
Yeah, the party is considered high level for this content in Act 4. If you would like, the critical path can be increased to difficulty to give you more of a challenge. The reward you receive will still be the same, regardless of the option you choose. Your choice cannot be changed once it has been selected. Who cares about high level stuff? We're here to kick crap out of stuff. After I get back from break. So, I do need to get up, stretch my legs, get some water, that kind of thing, unless they're going to be reading something as we start here at this next little
What
adventure.
seems like an eternity,
Just a second.
your rapid descent comes to an abrupt end. You remain still for a moment while your heart settles and your eyes adjust, breathing in stale, forgotten air. Before you, a narrow and eroded walkway becomes faintly visible in the dim light, cutting a winding path through a cavern so expansive it seems a world unto itself. In the distance, you can make out the cold gleam of living Adra veins that spike and fork in and out of view from the murky depths beneath. Their glow a faint and fleeting guide along the ancient trail. You look above at the opening you jumped through, now barely a speck of light like some distant star alone in the cosmos and forever out of reach. Your only way lies ahead.
Yay. Okay.
Well, that went better than I expected.
This place is cursed. Did anyone bring a ladder?
My thoughts will be as silent as my feet.
Break time. Okay. Gonna get up, stretch my legs, get some water, that kind of thing. I'll be back in a few minutes to continue on, of course. Thank you all very much for watching. Be back shortly. Enjoy the dog video.